Hey there, Psych2Goers. Do you get butterflies every time you see or even think about your crush? And you can't help hoping they like you back. When you have feelings for someone, it's easy to see everything they do in a positive light. However, not every person you crush on is someone you should consider getting into a relationship with. So on that note, here are 7 types of crushes you should avoid. 1. The ghoster. Did you and your crush talk frequently once upon a time, but now they've just disappeared? Does your crush leave you on red or avoid you whenever you have a chance to see each other in person? They may have caught feelings or found out you had a crush on them, and instead of rejecting or reciprocating the feelings, they've decided to ghost you. It might be because they feel uncomfortable rejecting people or because they have a fear of commitment. But whatever their reason, you deserve someone who will consider your feelings instead of taking the easy way out. 2. The bragger. Is your crush bragging to their friends that you have a crush on them? If your crush is stringing you along with false hope, it might be more for the benefit of their ego rather than their heart. Perhaps they found out about your crush indirectly and don't see any harm in pretending they don't know about your crush on them. Everyone likes being liked, so they keep you beside them even when they don't reciprocate your feelings. They can't let you go because you make them feel good about themselves. But it's not about you, it's about them. And this isn't very emotionally mature of them because it can lead to a lot of emotional anguish for you. 3. The humiliator. Does your crush take jokes a little too far to the point where people become visibly upset? Do they refuse to apologize or acknowledge and change their behaviors? This is another red flag that you should keep your eye out for. If your crush humiliates other people to make themselves look better, they may have self-esteem or trust issues, and you could become a target for these issues in a relationship with them. 4. The bully. Is your crush rude to staff and strangers, belittles you or others, and isn't nice to your friends? While some people are attracted to the bad guy or girl archetype, crushing on someone who is mean or abusive to others will only cause you pain. Even if your crush is nice to you, their poor treatment of others is a major red flag because everyone deserves to be treated with love and respect, and there is no guarantee that they won't ever treat you in the same way they treat others. 5. The cheater. Have multiple people, especially your crush's exes, told you your crush has cheated on people before? If so, it might be a good idea to let the crush fizzle out. A study published in the academic journal Archives of Sexual Behavior found that a person who had cheated on a former partner sexually was 3 times more likely to cheat again in their next relationship than someone who had never cheated. Repeated cheating is a sign of commitment issues that your crush needs to work through before they can commit to a successful relationship. And you deserve someone who will respect you and remain faithful to your relationship terms. 6. The user. Does your crush ask you or others for favors without giving anything in return? If they suspect you like them, they may ask you for more favors because they know you'll see it as an opportunity to get closer to them. However, while they always make promises in return, they never seem to make good on them. If you catch yourself falling over and over for people who use you, it might be a good idea to take a break from relationships. Therapy to help break free from these patterns can also be helpful. And 7, the isolator. Does your crush often ask you to ditch the plans you've made with other people and tries to turn you against your friends or family? If so, this is a huge red flag. Falling for an isolator could lead to a psychologically abusive relationship. So if you see signs that your crush is trying to control who you talk to and what you do, you should stop pursuing a relationship with them.
Hey Psych2Go family, thank you for all the love and support you've given us. Here at Psych2Go, our mission is to make content on psychology and mental health more accessible to everyone. Now, let's get back to the video. How do you think your friends would describe you? Are you always there for them when they need you? Sometimes it can be hard to maintain a good friendship with people. You may not even realize that you're hurting the people you love until it's too late. So, here are 7 warning signs that you may be becoming a toxic friend to others. Number 1, you're needy. Are you over-reliant on your friend, calling them at the first sight of trouble? Do you need them to reaffirm your self-esteem every time you feel down about yourself? While friends should be supportive of each other, there should also be some give and take in your relationship. You may be turning into a toxic friend if you keep on demanding and taking more of your friendship than you give. Number 2, you're controlling. Do you always want to know what your friends are up to? Or do you sometimes tell your friends what to do or who they spend their time with? A way you may be hurting your friends is by being too controlling of them. Remember that they are their own person and can make their own decisions. Even if what you do comes from a place of insecurity or fear that they will replace you with someone else, trying to control your friends may turn your friendship into a toxic one. Number 3, you're inconsiderate. Do you always make your friends give in to what you want, or get upset if you don't get your way? If you only care about your wants and needs and insist on doing things your way, even at the expense of your friends, then you are being inconsiderate about their feelings. Healthy friendships are all about compromise and mutual agreement, so you may be turning into a toxic friend if you constantly ignore your friends to get your way. Number 4, you give unsolicited advice. Do you give your friends advice even if they never asked for it? A study by Mayers in 2017 shows that many who give unsolicited advice may do so because it gives them a sense of control and superiority amongst their peers. Doing so may also make you seem self-righteous and judgmental. Instead of advice, your friend may just want you to lend them an ear and show them some sympathy. Number 5, you act critical of them. Do you always point out your friends' insecurities or flaws to them? While you may say that it comes from a place of love, being overly harsh and critical can be doing more damage than good to your friendship. You may end up making them feel worse about their failures and hurt their self-esteem. Because of this, your friendship may take a turn for the worse. Number 6, you talk more about yourself than them. Are you usually the one who does most of the talking? Do you interrupt your friend and steer the topic back to you? Even if it's not your intention, this kind of behavior can show that you care more about yourself than you do about your friend. Healthy relationships involve taking turns to talk and listen. When you fail to strike a good balance in your friendship and you take more than you give, it may be a sign that your friendship is turning into a toxic one. Number 7, you're not happy for their success. Do you feel bitter or insecure when your friend accomplishes something? Although it's normal to feel jealous of others from time to time, it's never good to be so envious of your friends that you can't celebrate their success. Instead of rooting for them and cheering them on, you find yourself competing against them and secretly hoping that they'd fail. And that is a sign of a toxic friendship. Do you relate to any of the signs mentioned here? Are you worried you may be turning into a toxic friend? Let us know in the comments below. If you answered yes, don't worry, it's not too late yet. It's good that you're trying to be more self-aware about your own faults, and the fact that you are honest enough with yourself to admit that you're being a bad friend shows a willingness to grow and change for the better. Though this kind of positive change doesn't come easy, you've already taken a big first step in acknowledging your mistakes and trying to be a better person. If you find this video helpful, be sure to like and share this video with those who might benefit from it. Subscribe to Psych2Go for more videos. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.